Hi everyone, my name is Charlie and tonight is the autumn version of the Cosy Reading Night hosted by Lauren over at Lauren and the Books. I'm recording this introduction after actually finishing the Cosy Reading Night, but I wanted to get it done and I didn't have time before as I was cooking tea for everyone and just getting sorted with that. Anyway, at the beginning of the Autumn Cosy Reading Night, I wasn't really sure what I was going to read, so I posted a picture to Twitter just to show that I had actually made pumpkin cake for the event. The pumpkin cake was made yesterday with my nephew, who was down from Northumberland, and I've had him for the last week. It has been incredibly busy and hectic and just strange trying to figure out how to entertain a 4-year-old, so I was quite looking forward to the Cosy Reading Night just to give myself some time to actually relax and have some time for myself, because I love my nephew and this week has been quite marvellous, but 5 days with a 4-year-old, it's the constant mood swings, PJ Masks, Paw Patrol, Power Rangers, Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry, did you know that was still a thing? Apparently I've watched too much children's television over the last few days. Anyway, let's get on with this evening. So I've finished one book for Cosy Reading Night, which is Girls Are Coming Out of the Woods, a poetry collection by Tishani Doshi, and I've had one cup of tea, and I've not got onto the pumpkin cake yet, so we're doing okay. I think for the second hour I am going to probably read Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix for an hour, and then for the last I think I might move on to the Museum of Innocence, because I do want to finish both of those books within the first week of November. And during our second hour I have read 68 pages of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, meaning that I am now at page 180. Harry has just arrived at Hogwarts, Lune has just told him she can see the Thestrals, and he's feeling a bit insane. So, you know. Also just realised this hat matches the book. Really, honestly. Anyhow, I still haven't decided what I'm going to read for the last hour. It could be this one, it could be the Museum of Innocence. I don't know. I wanted to get to page 400 of the Museum of Innocence, and I'm at page 280, so we'll have to see what our priorities are. Anyway, I don't really need to talk about my thoughts on this book. We all know that I'm reading it for the 20-something, 30 possibly-ish time. I don't know, we're doing it for nostalgia purposes, supposedly buddy reading it with Anthony Andrews, but I was supposed to reach page 200 a fortnight ago, so I don't even know if we're still buddy reading or what's going on there. Anyway, I've had another cup of tea, still not eating the pumpkin cake, might get to that now, and then for the third and final hour, I don't know what's going to happen. The final hour of the Autumn Cosy Reading Night is over, and I have read 70 pages of The Museum of Innocence by Orhan Pamuk, taking us up to page 340. That means I have 60 pages left to read tonight to hit what I was hoping to read, which will leave us with, let's check, 330 pages. This book has some beautiful writing, and the protagonist is someone whose actions I can't abide, and yet I find myself constantly thrilled by the melodrama of his story. It is basically, to me, it reminds me of Dickens in the way that I simplify it into thinking that it's a bit like a soap opera. Orhan Pamuk's the winner of the Nobel Prize for Literature, so I'm imagining other people don't see it as a soap opera. That's the end of the Cosy Reading Night. I am quite glad with the poetry collection I finished and getting farther in with Harry Potter and getting further with this book, because I started this book in August, put it down whilst I did the coordinated to be read books, and then didn't read it in October because I thought I'd be reading more for Victober. And really all of my plans have got away from me, which is a shame because I do really enjoy this book. In fact, I do at the moment believe it's going to be one of my favourite books of the year. I didn't want to say that just in case it actually ends up that I don't like this book so much. You know, because I'm not even halfway through yet. A lot of bad shit could happen that really frustrates me. Once again, I wish to give thanks to Lauren over at Lauren and the Books for actually starting the Cosy Reading Night and giving people the chance and just saying to them, you know, take some time for yourselves, sit down, read a book, and just calm down for a few hours. Just relax, decompress at the end of a long week and just do something you love for a change. And so that's what I did. 3 hours, 3 books. It's a bit bloody marvellous, really. Anyway, if you have read any of these books and would like to discuss them, please feel free to do so down in the comments. Firework. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, that is all.